Okay, so for this project, we're going to be doing a car value drawing. This is a grade 8 project that we do with all our grade 8s. Basically, what we're learning is how to properly proportion and multiply a car by 2. So this car is going to be twice its size. So we're going to use a grid to help us do that. So the first step in drawing the car is actually just transferring the contour drawing from the smaller paper onto the big paper. Obviously now the grid, like so this student started their value drawing with a piece of paper that looked like this. So this student started their value drawing with a grid that looked like this. If you notice, the same amount of squares that are on this piece of paper are on this piece of paper. So you're going to choose your car, whichever car you want. We have a bin that you can choose from. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to kind of choose your own, but for this exercise, we're probably going to just choose the ones from the bin, and we're going to use an HB pencil, okay? HB pencil right there. Not a lead pencil, only HB pencil. So the first step is to actually label your drawing paper. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You notice how it matches? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How we do grid drawing is kind of like Battleship, one square at a time. So step 1 is actually doing the contour outline of the car. What that will give us is be a really good reference on the size of the car. So that's where we want to start. So when I look at my picture, I see that the edge of the car is an A3 approximately. So I'm going to go to A3 and I'm going to start drawing the contour of the car. So contour is just the outline. So I'm just at the outline over here. So this goes until about D. So that goes, it's just like a slight outline. That kind of goes around here. And this kind of goes until F. I need to see where F is at right here. Okay, and then I have a wheel. The wheel kind of starts in F, F3, kind of like around here. And it kind of goes a little bit into there, a little bit into there and here. And then you have the side. And then this rim, kind of this wheel kind of goes all the way over here somewhere. And then you have the back of the car. And I'm going to leave that part there for now. And then I'm going to continue with my hood, which kind of goes over here somewhere. There's a little bit of car in there. Then you have probably the mirror that goes over here somewhere. And then you continue going over here. Okay, and then we see that's going down over here. And that goes until about F. And it starts coming in. There's only a little bit of there. And then a pretty fast drop here. And there's the back of my car. Okay, so this is what we consider a contour drawing. This was done one square at a time. Once you have the contour drawing, you can start to add some details. So details like here, there's probably, that's where the wheel kind of goes in there. So I probably have to go in there because this is actually an actual wheel in here. And all the details that are happening in here, there's a tire, right? And there's a rim that probably goes halfway through here, down here. And you start doing all of the details, right? And you just take your time, don't rush. Do all of the major details that will start bringing your car and you start bringing the image together. Now here you have on 2, here you have a little bit up here, you have where the window. Okay, so the rest of the window goes F here. So this is kind of what you're going to work on, okay, for this assignment. I'm not going to finish it now. I'm going to leave this up to you, right? You can finish your own car. You can do your own car. But one thing I want you to look at is draw all of the major lines. There are some things in here like the license plate and the grill. What happens in here, this is all irrelevant information. We don't need it. We don't need this logo. That's too complicated. We don't need it. Choose the essentials when you're going to draw and shade. Okay, so step 1 is to create the external contour. Step 2, choose the lines that you want to, that are going to make up the car, like the hood, like the lights. This is not necessary, all these little details. You don't need it. If you want to push yourself, of course, try it. But if you're a beginner, don't even bother with these things. They're not important. Same as the rims. Like a lot of this detail is not important. Once you have done all of the contour and you are happy with your drawing and you follow the grid, next step is show your teacher, okay? Your teacher will say yay or nay. If they say nay, go back and work some more. If they say yay, it's time to erase the grid. You're going to erase the grid and you're going to have no grid, only the contour. So what you're going to have is you will have a contour where you can start doing your shading. You're going to start with the dark shading first, just like we did the bottle. Now, obviously, this student who did this car is a lot more advanced and they did a lot of details, but that doesn't always have to be the case. I suggest, like I said, if you're a beginner, avoid all of these little things. They are unnecessary. So here's a car where some of the lines were taken out and some of it that is unnecessary. They still kept some of the nice rims, but they kind of got rid of some of the lines in here. Also within the windows, they kind of create more of a shadow. Like I said, if you are nervous and you're a beginner, I would just shade this all black. I don't think you need to have all the details, but even a different talent, the cars turned out amazing. As long as you follow the grid and you follow the direction of the shading, right? If the hood is coming this way, you're going to shade that way. If you get a closer look, this student used the crosshatch technique to create 3-dimensionality, which is what you want. This one, not so much. This one is just a straightforward horizontal shading, which is totally okay too. And it's very effective. There's some nice light. Use your tool that you have here. Remember, you want to see all of these values. So your tires are black, you want to see your white, you want to see all of these values present in your car. And like I said, my first pointer, always start with the dark values first. Determine where the dark values are going to be and then shade the rest of the car. Avoid darkness on the body, because if you put too much black shading in the body, you're going to lose all of the amazing values that are found within this car. You're going to spend about 2 classes working on this project, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Slow down, take your time, follow the grid, start with the darkest values, and don't forget about your light values. Also remember, it doesn't matter what color your car is. It's regarding the value of the car. White, red, black, blue, it doesn't matter. The value is the same. So even in this white car, you see the dark values here and then you see the light values. This will be the case in any color car that you are shading. So good luck, and I can't wait to see your final drawings.